So in some countries, for example, coercive control, which is more like hostage taking in a domestic setting, is actually now criminalized. There are, I think this is being discussed in UK. I don't know if it's actually made it over the threshold, and Australia or New Zealand. You could check me on that. But there are international conversations about criminalizing these things that suppress and dominate and erase people inside their individual private experience where it's off the radar. But that being said, even when things are visible, bruises or fighting or economic abuse or whatever it might be, what we see is that there is specific training that's now available for legal professionals, for judges, certainly in family courts, and also law enforcement. I think a really important case study to look at, thinking about Washington, D.C., is Mildred Muhammad and the D.C. sniper. If you remember that story, and as a Black woman, speaking about how when she was warning law enforcement, she was down. Those threats were downplayed, and what she knew when that started happening, and this man was driving around with a young man and shooting at random bystanders. What she told law enforcement was, "He's working his way towards me." So the expertise of survivors has to be central. Often, again, we academicize, we theorize, but what we have to understand is, often a survivor or a victim has expertise they don't even trust, but we need to really be more curious and attentive to those details.